what does it really mean to live is Christ and to die is gain? Philippians 1:21. For to me to live is Christ and to die is gain. This is the Apostle Paul. So, what is the meaning? Okay. Basically, it's better that we live until God Almighty, calls us home, that we should be doing His will here. Okay. And it's better. Okay. And what is that? It's praying, serving, giving, pouring into relationships, doing the Great Commission. That's right. Living a life where people could see you and be drawn to you, and they ask you to, drawn to you by God, actually, but they see your work. They see who you are. They see that you're different. You don't fit in. You don't be like the world, okay? And that is the Great Commission. And then you teach and you tell people about Christ because of what He's done in you, okay? And so, and pouring into others, into relationships is eternal. I've always said this, and I believe it. What we put good into people here on earth about living biblical lives, about goodness, all the virtues in the Bible, all the attributes, all the fruits of the Spirit that we live, that we pour into relationships, and we don't harm people, we build them up, and we raise our kids in our marriages. So as I go on here, so what about the dying part? So that's the living part. To live is Christ. That is the gain. The gain part. Okay, not the gain part, but that is to living for Christ. Here's the dying part. Okay, dying and then living forever on the other side of eternity with God, the Father and His Son. That is ultimate gain. So to live here is Christ and do what I just said before, but to die is gain. Gain and game over, and the next game, not to belittle it, but you know what I mean. The next thing, heaven. Okay? So, what is this application to you and me? Okay? We're supposed to keep persevering in the faith as you walk with Him. You walk with God. You walk with His Son, Jesus. Okay? You let your faith produce good works. That's right. I will show you my faith by the work, by how I behave and what I do. And that's at home, in your family, in your marriages, with fellow believers. So, like I said before, you let the world see you reflect Christ. One of my favorite teachers, preachers, is E. Stanley Jones. And one time I saw with a friend of mine, we were watching a YouTube video of him, and all of the atheists and agnostics, they asked him, "What do you have that we don't have?" And he looked into the camera and he says, "I have light." Just like that. And my friend and I just went, wow, the man, God was speaking to us through him. But anyway, they can see that and reflect that you have right. And so the Father will use you to draw them to His Son. Remember in John 6:44, Jesus said, "No one comes to me except the Father draws him." And later on in John, Jesus said, "No one goes to the Father except through me." So it starts with the Father, goes back to the Father, just like I always said. So to live is Christ, and to die is gain. God bless you.